Why did Miss Molota ask us to meet her here?
No idea. She just put a note on the notice board saying she needs to see the Utu Club here at this time.
And here we are, like, shwa! So sorry.
Oh, Amani, always wanting to perform everywhere you go. Now look.
I always take my stage with me. I'm waiting for the right stage to perform my new song. You will love it. Just wait.
Thank you all for coming. I'm sure you must all be wondering why I have called you here. I was hoping the Utu Club could help me with something. We may not have a graduation ceremony this year unless we raise money. It is going to be a struggle to raise the money, and we're going to need to get creative. Do you have any ideas?
Let's ask our parents to contribute.
Let's have a sale.
But what can you sell?
Easy peasy. We'll put on a great show and sell tickets to raise the money. I can perform my new song.
Yes, let's do that.
Excellent! Let's have it on a weekend so that the whole of Kokotoa can come and enjoy the show. And that way, we can sell as many tickets as we can.
But my mom works on weekends. There is a public holiday next week. Could we do it then?
Yes, let's do it.
Everyone from Kokotoa will see us perform.
Yes, let's do that.
Are you sure you'll have had enough time to prepare? There is a lot of work and practice that needs to be done.
We can do it. We are the Utu Club.
Okay then, I'll leave you to it. I'm counting on you.
Huh?
Hey, may I have some of your water, please? I'm so thirsty. Come on, let's go practice for the show. Let's start with warm-up, shall we?
Utu is helping others. Utu is giving your time. Utu is caring for others. Utu is being grateful and having self-confidence. Utu is cooperating. Utu, connecting all of us.
What's wrong, Amani? Aren't you officially starting your show rehearsals today? You don't seem to be as excited about it as you were yesterday.
My chest and my head hurt.
If you're not feeling well, maybe you should stay home from school today.
Stay home? We already don't have enough time to get ready for the performance as it is.
Well, why don't you push it to a later time? The graduation is not until 2 months from now.
If we push it, you won't see me perform my new song. Plus, this public holiday is the perfect opportunity because it means more people can buy tickets and come to the show. And we need to sell as many tickets as we can to raise enough money for the graduation. I don't feel that bad. I can manage.
Okay, but don't forget to take care of yourself as well.
Where's Tumaini?
She couldn't make it today. She's not feeling well.
I'm not feeling well either. But I'm here.
I think a lot of people are getting sick.
We promised Miss Malota that we'll be ready to perform by the public holiday. We can't let her and the school down.
Let's just hope she gets well soon and can join us.
Let's get to practicing, guys.
You're right, Koba. Ready to learn my new song, guys? Sing after me. We can make it through whatever. We can make it through whatever.
Have some water, Amani.
Thank you. Let's try this again. Sing after me, guys. We can make it through whatever.
Not you, too.
I don't know what's happening to me. First, my throat and nose were itchy, and my head and chest hurting. And now, I'm coughing a lot.
Me too.
Coughing and head hurting? Aha! I think I know what's going on here.
What's going on with us?
I heard some adults talking about a bad disease. It's the mad chicken bat cow disease.
Huh?
Or something like that.
So, why is it called that? After coughing, do they turn into chickens or bats or cows?
I don't know. Maybe?
By any chance, can it make your eyesight blurry as well?
Huh?
Oh, maybe it's a disease that only animals can cure.
Should we tell Miss Malota? Maybe she'll know what to do to stop this outbreak.
But what if she stops the performance?
Let's not disturb Miss Malota with these little problems. We can do this, guys.
A chicken back cow disease makes us cough and our heads hurt, but we'll survive it together. If we keep supporting each other, we'll survive it together. We'll survive it together. We'll survive it together. We'll survive it together. We'll survive it together.
Cheer up, Amani. It will get better. Sicknesses pass.
No, it's gotten worse. Listen. Surviving together.
Oh no! Have you started losing your voice?
This is bad, like really bad.
This is spreading so fast. None of us are safe.
So, what about when your eyes are acting funny and you feel a headache? Is that mad chicken butt cow disease too?
Ay. Surely that's the worst case.
Amani, if you're not up to it, we don't mind waiting to do the performance another time.
We're the Utu Club. We deliver on our promises no matter what.
Is that really what's best for you and for everyone though, Amani? I'm sure the school will understand. As long as you have the show before graduation, you have to take care of your own health by staying home, resting, and that way, you also protect everyone from also getting sick.
This is my only chance for my mother to see me perform anytime soon. Who knows when she might see me next?
I can ask my uncle maybe. They have lots of medicines at the hospital where he works.
No! We said no adults, remember?
Look, I know we said no adults, but maybe Mama Ndege can help us.
We will come with you.
Why? You're not sick?
An injury to one is an injury to all. You getting better means we all get better. Survival of one is just as important as survival of all.
Wow! You guys are so compassionate.
We're the Utu Club. Showing Utu is what we do best. And being compassionate towards others is one way of doing it.
Let's get going then.
Come on now, chickies. Hurry along. We have to go.
But Mama, why do we have to go to the bird doctor? We're not even sick.
Today is your checkup day. It's very important to check on your health even when you're not sick. So let's go, my chickies.
Can you guys walk faster? We need to find this cure quick.
Mama Ndege!
Where are you? We need you.
one here. But where did they go?
What if we were wrong? What if the animals don't have the cure? What if the disease gets the animals sick too?
I saw Tiny Tembo the other day.
Did you hear that, everybody? Tiny Tambo has been missing since the other day.
None of us are safe. I'll go home until a cure is found.
But what about the performance?
We'll just have to tell the school and push it to a later date.
Yes, we also don't want to continue without you guys while you suffer from the disease. We will wait until you get better. I mean, hopefully you get better and not turn into a chicken or a bat or even a cow.
Huh? Are those ninjas?
Free health screening! Today only! Come one, come all!
Look, guys, it's the doctor. Maybe we can get help here.
It's so nice to see so many young people showing up for the screening.
Screening? You're not giving out cures?
We're doing both, actually. I'm checking to see if you have any warning signs attacking your body and making you feel sick. But sometimes you might be slowly getting sick without noticing it. So getting health checks regularly helps to address it early and prevent the disease from getting worse.
Oh, we think we already know what disease is attacking our bodies. We are here for the cure.
Oh.
It's the mad chicken bat cow disease that's making us cough and have head and chest pains.
Some of us are in the late stages. Please say you have the cure for us.
Do you want to know what is really making you ill? Most of you show symptoms of the common cold. Sometimes it can be more serious cases such as the COVID-19, which is also spread by viruses. So it's a good thing you came for screening to know exactly what it is. Let's test you to find out. Looks like you all have the common cold. It's a communicable disease that is easily transferable from one person to another, especially when you're in close body contact or when you share things like food and liquids.
That means I probably got some club members sick as well by coming for rehearsals before feeling better.
But will we ever get better?
The best medicine for you all is plenty of rest and lots of water and healthy meals. Do that and it should have you better in no time because your body will fight off all the virus by itself.
If we all do these from today, we just might be able to perform on time.
So seeing funny things is not a worrying symptom of a cold?
You don't have a cold. You appear to have nearsightedness. I'd advise you to go to the hospital with your parents to get a pair of glasses.
Should I avoid looking at my friends? I don't want to transfer this nearsightedness disease.
Don't worry. It's a non-communicable. That means it doesn't spread from one person to another. You happen to develop it on your own. And now that we know, it can be well treated by a pair of glasses.
Now that we know what to do to get better, how do we make sure that we don't fall sick again in the future?
I'm glad you want to be healthy all the time, Amani. There are communicable and non-communicable diseases. For non-communicable diseases, we just have to do our best to stay healthy by eating right, exercising, drinking lots of water, and getting enough sleep. It is also important to get regular screenings, even when we are not sick, and to visit the doctor as soon as we start feeling unwell. But to avoid communicable diseases, we can make sure you sanitize your hands before putting them near your face and sneeze into your elbow. We also have to be aware of our surroundings to make sure that we are not putting ourselves in environments that can get us infected.
Wow. Okay, we will make sure to do all that. I feel really bad for infecting my friends. I don't want to infect anyone else, so I'm going home and staying well away from everybody till I'm well enough to perform.
Same here.
Here, you can have these masks as they protect others from your germs and protect you from breathing other people's germs.
Good night, Mama. I'm going to bed early tonight.
Are you feeling worse?
No, I just want to get enough rest so I can get better in time for the performance.
Are you sure you should still be doing that performance? Maybe you should sit it out.
No. The doctor said I just have to take care of myself and I'll be fine soon. He also told us how to stay healthy once we get better by making sure we're taking steps to prevent getting ill. And I bet she'll tell you the same thing when you take me for my next screening.
Okay. I'll check on you throughout the night in case your fever comes back. Sleep well, my sweet girl.
Mama, are you trying to get sick and miss my performance? You're still coming to watch me perform, right?
If being sick won't stop you from doing the show, what would stop me from watching it?
Your body will fight off the virus by itself.
You're trying to get us like swat swat swat, but you can't get us, oh na na na. These Ubongo heads will defeat you like swat swat swat. You're trying to get us like swat swat swat, but you can't get us, oh na na na. These Ubongo heads will defeat you like swat swat swat. You're trying to get us like swat swat swat, but you can't get us, oh na na na. These Ubongo heads will defeat you like swat swat swat.
Our bodies are surely amazing. They can fight off diseases on their own if we can keep healthy. Can't wait to get well again and start taking all measures to prevent myself from diseases. I'm feeling much better now.
Me too. Let's get ready for showtime.
We have a problem, guys.
Has your nearsightedness gotten worse?
I've been seeing clearly now, thanks to my new reading glasses. The problem is not with me.
This is a real problem.
We learned how to protect ourselves from diseases, but we forgot to teach our friends. Now look.
You guys will have to perform without us. We're going to rest.
Maybe we should wait till they're better.
But there are no more public holidays coming up soon.
It's okay, Amani. Just go on without us. You're the lead performer anyways.
It would only make a difference if you couldn't perform.
Hey, something's not right with you. I can tell. Are you still sick?
I'm not sick anymore, but I feel so bad.
Why do you feel bad? Don't you have that performance coming up? Are you not excited anymore?
I am. I just feel bad that some of my friends will have to miss out.
Do they absolutely have to?
The song sounds better if they do. But to do that, we'll have to push the performance to some other day. But to push the performance to some other day, I won't be able to perform in front of my mom.
What would your friends do if they were in your shoes?
You're right, they were in my shoes. And my friends acted with Utu. They showed me compassion, and that's what I must do too.
What does that mean?
It means we'll wait to do the performance when my friends get better. That's the Utu thing to do.
Are you sure?
Yes, we've been in this together from the very start. We're gonna see this through together till the end, even if that means waiting.
So what will you do as you wait?
Aha! I'm going to use the waiting time to spread the word about everything I know about going for health screenings and preventing ourselves from getting diseases.
Wow! That's very compassionate of you.
It's very Utu of me. My friends showed me compassion, and now it's my turn to do the same. That's what wasn't right with you. You were missing that big smile. I'm taking the smile with me as I make sure everybody learns about disease prevention.
Spread the word about disease prevention. Advice on rest and healthy eating. Spread the word about regular screening. Be supportive of your friends, find out how they're feeling. Spread the word about doctors' visits. They should be sought for help and for treatment.
I'm so happy that we're all here. We've stayed true to our Utu Club by showing compassion to one another even when it went against our own wants. Now let's go give the best performance ever.
It's showtime! Yeah!
Amani, there's somebody who wants to see you before you perform.
Mama, what are you doing here?
I've come to watch you perform, of course.
But aren't you supposed to be at work?
Seeing you and the Utu Club working so hard, being compassionate towards each other against everything to do this show together, I just had to ask my boss for the day off so I could come watch the show.
Come on,
Ladies and gentlemen, because of these hard-working students, I am sure the school will raise all the money we need for graduation from their great performance today. Because if anything, it is already a packed room.
Ready? 1, 2.
Uh-oh.
Kids, this week there are 2 things for you to do in your Utu clubs. First, discuss what you can do with your club members to help other people in your club and your community to stay healthy. It could be in your neighborhood, in class, around your school, or even within your family. Then, this week, each one of you is going to show compassion in their class or school or at home. You can do this alone or together as an Utu club. Remember, compassion is when you recognize the suffering of others and then take action to help. It can be a feeling of wanting to help someone who is sick, hungry, in trouble, or in need of any kind of help. These Utu Club members are showing compassion for a person who suddenly needs them by helping him and making him feel better. You can register your Utu Club via WhatsApp to connect with Ubongo Kids and receive discussion questions, activities, and more for your club. To register through WhatsApp, add this number to your contacts. +1234 900 1234 and then send the word Utu to our Ubongo chat. That's +1234 900 1234. Then select Utu from the menu that you receive. We can't wait to hear from you.
Lights out, Nina. You have to be up early for school tomorrow.
Ow!
What's wrong?
My tummy hurts. I think I overate your yummy dinner, Auntie.
Oh no. I mean, I'm glad you liked it so much, but you should have had just enough for you. We call that self-control. Sometimes you have to stop yourself from doing something even when you really want to do it, because doing it might cause harm to yourself or other people.
I see what you mean, Auntie. I guess I should have had self-control with eating your yummy food today too. My tummy wouldn't hurt if I did.
Exactly. How's your tummy feeling now?
A bit better, thanks. I think the story helped.
That's good. Now, under the sheets you go. Good night, Nina.
Good night, Auntie. I'm so excited for tomorrow. Huh? Where are the stars? What's going on with the sky today? Maybe they're just hiding today. I'm sure they'll be out tomorrow. I can't wait.
Come see my new business, Nina. I think my business hours are about to start. Just a minute. I'll be right back. Please wait here.
This is starting to look a lot like some of the places from my city. Do you need help?
I think I got it. Ta-da! I present to you Kiduchu's fruit juice stand. Thank you, thank you. I've decided to try my hand at selling fruit juice on my street. See? There's a bloom of oranges in the market right now thanks to this brand new fertilizer that makes them grow super fast. So now they are cheaper and I can earn some money to increase my savings.
Way to use your brain, Kiduchu. What a great idea.
Yes! Enough savings will make me be able to start helping buying some things around the house too.
How nice! Anything I can help with? I can still stay for a while.
Yes! Can you help me call the customers over? There goes one.
Fresh juice, fresh juice. Come and get some fresh juice. It's affordable and nice. You'll want to have it twice. Fresh juice, fresh juice. Come and get some fresh juice.
One cup, please.
Ah, that'll leave just one more cup for our friend behind you.
Mom.
No, Tua, there's no more. One cup is enough for you. Let's go.
Mom.
Aww.
I'm trying to teach her that sometimes we have to control ourselves so others can benefit too. We'll come back tomorrow, but one is enough for today. If you have more, the other kids won't get any. Let's go look at those colorful birds in the trees near Bibi's house instead.
Well, you did say they would want it twice.
Sometimes something can be so good that you can't control yourself and just want more, even if it might hurt you or others. I did the same thing yesterday with my aunt's food. I ate and ate until my tummy ached. She even had to tell me a story about self-control.
Oh, I don't think I've heard of that story.
Neither had I, but it's because my aunt heard it from my great-grandmother, who used the stars to tell it.
Huh?
Right? I was confused too, but my aunt offered to teach me how to use the stars to tell stories tonight.
Oh, how I'd love to learn too.
Sure, I could teach you. Phew, what a mess we've made.
Yeah, unfortunately this happens sometimes, but I try to clean up around the house at least. Look how much I made today. I'm going to make so many savings this year if business continues like this. Also, if I have self-control and avoid spending it on things that I want now but which won't help me, like sweets and stuff, I can use it to buy even bigger things that will make me happier in the future, like a new dress.
Good for you, Kiduchu. I'm going to start heading home.
Okay, see you.
Pando! What's wrong? Pando, what's going on? Stay here. I'll go get help. There she is. I don't know what's wrong.
She's choking. Let's help her.
Pendo, are you okay?
There's a lot of plastic being thrown around that is affecting our animals.
Yes, one of my cows fell ill last week because she swallowed a plastic bag while grazing.
What's going on around us? It never used to be like this. It used to be so clean and green. Our animals could always graze freely.
I'm so thankful that Pendo is okay. I will have to feed her myself with some hay instead until we know what's going on with our land.
Something is going on with the sky. It wasn't cloudy yesterday, but we couldn't see the stars. My aunt said we should have seen so many stars in the sky. She also said the sky wasn't like that when she was young. We need to find out what's going on. But who can help us?
I know who can help. Mama Ndege. She's able to fly way up in the sky. She can tell us if she has seen them lately when she flies up.
Yes, you're right. Let's go pay her a visit.
Tiny Tambo, you don't look too well.
I'm not well, Kiduchu. I haven't taken a dip or sip from the pond since yesterday morning.
Why is that?
There's something going on with the pond. It's turned green.
What? Green?
Yes, and my body got all itchy when I took a dip, and my tummy really hurt after I took a sip. Now I don't know where to go to take a dip or drink water.
Oh no! Here, I have some water. Take some.
So, something's going on with the sky and the water? That doesn't sound good.
Hey, Tiny Tembo! We're going to visit Mama Ndege to ask her why we can't see the stars at night anymore. Maybe you can come along and ask her about the pond too. She might know what's going on.
I'll take my chances. I'm still itchy. I need a bath.
Let's go.
Hey, Baraka. What are you up to?
I'm not taking any chances with the grass. I almost lost Pendo. Something is going on with the land. The grass and salt aren't pure anymore. There's plastic everywhere. Some even deeply buried in the soil.
What do you mean you almost lost Pendo?
Well, she was grazing here yesterday and she choked on a plastic. What's going on with you, Tiny Tembo?
Oh, something's going on with the pond. It's become green. I can't take a dip or sip anymore.
Oh no! So what will you do now?
Well, we are all going to see Mama Ndege, hoping she'll help us figure it out. Because there's something going on with the sky too. There are no stars anymore.
So, there's something going on with the sky, water, and land? That's a bit worrying.
Hey, why don't you join us to visit Mama Ndege? She might know what's going on with the land too.
Yes! Sure. I don't want to have to do this every day so my Pendo can eat. It costs a lot. Let's go.
Mama Ndege!
What's that ruckus? What's going on?
Mama Ndege, the pond is green. I'm itchy.
Hold on.
I can't take
Hold
a sip.
Hold on. Let's exercise some self-control, shall we? Now, one at a time. What is going on?
Mama Ndege, the sky has no stars anymore. They've all disappeared.
Okay.
What happened?
First, calm down. Now, stars don't disappear from the sky. They are always there. We just don't see them if something's blocking them, like clouds.
But there weren't any clouds yesterday.
Or the day before yesterday, too.
Okay, so then that means there's something else that must be blocking them.
Like what?
First of all, Tiny Timbo, you look like you need a serious bath.
I know. That's why I'm here. But I'm exercising self-control until you help Nina and Kiduchu first.
Ah, a fast learner. Take notes here, kids. clean air is clear. So, if we had clean air in the atmosphere, we would be able to see the stars through it.
So that means there is dirty air in the atmosphere?
Must be. So think of it as a window. When a window is spotlessly clean, you can see very clearly through it. But when a window gets dirty and dusty, you can't see through it anymore. There must be some dirty or dusty particles and gases that are in the air blocking it, so we can't see through it to the stars.
But where do these dirty particles and gases come from?
Whoa!
Uncle T!
I remember my experience with these dirty particles and gases. It made me lose my voice.
Aha! I think those dirty gases come from the fuels that we use in all sorts of vehicles, like cars, buses, trucks, and motorbikes. In order for them to move, they have to burn fuel in their engines, and this produces the smoke we see.
Way to remember, Kiduchu!
That's probably it then. It's all the dirty particles and gases that we are releasing into the atmosphere that is blocking the stars from being seen.
Correct. We call that pollution.
What is pollution?
Pollution is when something is added to the environment that is harmful or poisonous to living things, Baraka.
So it's us? We are causing the stars to not be seen?
There are natural causes too, such as volcano eruptions and wildfires. But most of the air pollution is done by human activities. Yes, burning fuels to drive cars, burning woods to make charcoal or wood fire, burning trash, and having a lot of factories that use fuel. All of these release dirty particles and gases into the atmosphere.
Whoa! If we're causing it, then we need to stop it. We need clean air.
Yes, you do! Polluted air can sometimes make it so we don't see the stars, but it also has some even worse effects. It can cause diseases too, like pneumonia, respiratory and heart diseases, and even cancer.
Yo! Well, I guess that solves it for us.
Oh, hey! Is this a party? Where was my invite?
Hey, Kibena!
Hi! Hey, Kiduchu. I've heard people raving about your new business of selling fruit juice. Say, wouldn't you want a business partnership with me so I supply you with the oranges?
Of course! That's a good idea, Gedere. But you need to get on the new fertilizer. It makes the oranges grow faster and bigger. They call it the green magic.
Green magic? There was nothing magical about my green pond.
Clearly.
The pond is green, you say?
Yes! That's why I'm here. I took a dip and sip in the green pond yesterday and I got itchy all over. And now my tummy got sick.
Pollution is when something is added to the environment that is harmful or poisonous to living things.
Wait, that's probably it for you too, Tiny Tembo. It can't be a coincidence that the pond became green after the people started using the green magic fertilizer.
Ooh, you should be a detective, Nina. You see, sometimes using too much fertilizer in the soil causes it to end up in the water bodies when it rains, and the rainwater goes from the soil to the water. The fertilizers have certain nutrients that promote the growth of very small living things called algae. The algae become so many that they cover the whole water body at the top, making it green. The algae also uses up the oxygen in the water. So the rest of the living things in the water do not get oxygen and end up dying.
That explains the dead fish I saw floating in the pond.
We have to stop this now. There are more natural fertilizers that can be used to help plants to grow well and fast. Let's start using those.
I remember that using soap and defecating in natural water bodies also poisons the water.
So that's to say it also pollutes the water?
Yes! Water pollution.
So, can I say that plastics pollute the soil?
Indeed, that is called land pollution. And while anything like food waste and fruit peels also pollutes the land if they are thrown out all over the place instead of in designated areas, plastic waste is especially bad because plastic takes 1,000 years to be broken down.
That's what happened to Pendo. She swallowed a plastic cup that was deep in the soil, attached to the roots of the grass, and almost died.
Plastic cup, you say?
Yes!
Wow! I thought my plastic cups from my business were only making the place dirty, which I would clean up now and again. I didn't know that it can be harmful to others even 1,000 years later, especially if thrown on the ground.
So, what can we do after we tell them not to throw it on the ground? Because if we burn it, we will be releasing the dirty particles and gases into the air, which causes air pollution.
Good job pointing that out, Nina. The best way to deal with plastic is first to reduce the amount we use, then to reuse what we use, and then to recycle what's left.
I think the best way for me would be to reduce it. I can provide glasses for my customers to use, and I can wash them and reuse them after. I don't want to add to the dangers that our animals face with land and pollution.
Let's not forget that land pollution and water pollution can harm people too. When people drink or use polluted water, they can fall sick. And litter also bring flies, which can be carrying diseases.
One thing is clear here. We humans can cause air, land, and water pollution. We have seen its effects and have heard other ways it could affect us too. We need to start taking action now to reduce it.
I still want to be a part of Kiduchu's business, but I will use safer fertilizers.
And I still want to learn how to tell stories from the stars, so I will spread awareness about air pollution.
And I want Pendo to graze freely and happily. So no more plastic cups for me.
I'll definitely go tell the Utu Club about all this. And I think they will help in cleaning up Kokotoa and putting bins around the neighborhoods, so people always have a place to throw their trash instead of littering.
Wow! What a wonderful solutions. We may be set in our ways, but with a little self-control, we can help each other.
Yes, because the land, the air, and the water are connected, and we too are connected to our planet and to each other.
And that is what Utu is all about.
No more pollution, no more pollution. Let's take care of our earth and be the solution. Cleaning up here and preserving what's there to protect our land, our water, our air. No more pollution, no more pollution. Our earth is crying, our love for her is dying. No more pollution, no more pollution. Let's care for our land, keep our waters fresh we can. Let's purify our air, be conscious everywhere. No more pollution, no more pollution. It's our responsibility to care for our environment. It's part of Utu to protect our environment. It's up to you and I to preserve our environment. We want to look high, see the stars in the sky, stay healthy in our homes, in our school, and all around. Protect the environment for today and tomorrow. So no more pollution, no more pollution. Let's take care of our earth and be the solution. Cleaning up here and preserving what's there to protect our land, our water, our air. No more pollution.
Kids, here's what to do in your Utu clubs this week. First, each one of you should share something that they have trouble having self-control with. Remember, self-control is being able to control yourself. It can be controlling how you act because of what you feel, what you want, or what you want to do, even when it's difficult.
Huwa napata shida sana kujidhibiti, kusubiri wenzangu, kula vitafunwa ninavyovipenda vikiwa mbele yangu.
Mara zote natamani kuendelea kucheza game hata ikiwa muda kulala.
Nikiwa na hasira huwa naacha kucheza na wenzangu.
Labda unaweza kutulia na kupumua kwa pumzi ndefu kila unapokuwa na hasira. Itasaidia kukutuliza.
Asante.
Nitajaribu kuimba nyimbo ninazozipenda huku nikisubiria watu wengine wafike kabla ya kula vitafunwa.
Ndio!
Here is one of our Utu Club members practicing self-control. Seems like he is waiting for everyone to be at the table before taking a bite. That wasn't easy, but he made it. All he had to do was practice a little self-control. Now it's your turn. You can register your Utu Club via WhatsApp to connect with Ubongo Kids and receive discussion questions, activities, and more for your club. To register through WhatsApp, add this number to your contacts. +1234 900 1234 and then send the word Utu to our Ubongo chat. That's +1234 900 1234. Then select Utu from the menu that you receive. We can't wait to hear from you.
Better keep walking like this till we get to the bus. We're so late.
I know. Why did we stay up late playing cards and joking around? We probably overslept because of that. I hope we get to school soon enough.
Yeah,
Baraka!
Hello, neighbor. We're off to school now. Make yourself welcome. Slots are still open. I mean, it's not like our school is super big or anything, but I'm sure there's enough space for you.
Baraka!
Back from school, my neighbor. I see you're about to make some leaf salad, eh? That must taste, good. Well, I guess I'll leave it to you then.
Sorry. My guess is you won't be invited to taste the salad anytime soon, little bro. Maybe just be patient and she'll come around. After all, patience is another virtue of Utu, so this may be the best time to put that into practice.
Good morning, class. Before we start our lesson, let me introduce a new class member to you. Her name is Tabasam. Say hello, everyone.
Hello, Tabasam.
Oh, she's shy.
She's not shy, she's deaf. Does anyone know what it means to be deaf? Yes, I see a hand there.
Deafness is not having the ability to hear. When someone is deaf, that means that they are not able to hear, but they can do other amazing things just like other people with other disabilities can. For example, I'm reading about this iconic man called Stephen Hawking, who was a brilliant scientist. He never let the motor neuron disease he was diagnosed with get in his way. Or like Nuru from our very own Kokotoa Primary School, who is an amazing dancer. His wheelchair moves are super cool.
That's right. So, let's give her a warm welcome. Welcome, Tabasam. Yes?
How does it happen? Or what causes someone to be unable to hear?
Aha! Well, one can be born with deafness if they inherit it from their parents through genes. But sometimes one can become deaf later in life from different reasons, like the side effects of certain medications, for example. In Tabasam's case, she was born with it, but she can read lips and understand when you motion with some gestures to her. So, she will be sitting in the front so that she can read my lips clearly. One of the many cool things about her is she uses a very interesting language called sign language. I'm sure you can learn it and other amazing things from her.
Oh, I want to learn the sign language. Can she show us how to sign her name?
Ha, Tabasam. Your new friends want to know how to sign your name. Can you show them?
Oh, welcome, Tabasamu.
I have also allowed Nina to join our class today because this week we are challenging a few students from different classes to interact with other classes and learn and share knowledge together. Come and introduce yourself, Nina.
Hello, I'm really excited to join your class today.
Welcome, Nina. Thank you for joining us.
Welcome, Nina.
So I see you followed my advice and came to school after all. Hey, by the way, after school, you could teach me how to make that new salad you're making with leaves. I can only imagine what it tastes like.
Girls, please go and fetch some greens from the farm and bring me a bunch to cook with this stew. No, Tabasamu, you stay and do your homework. Let your sisters go.
Just sit here and relax.
Are you okay, Tabasamu?
Hey, what's wrong, Tabasamu? You look sad today. Tabasamu! Tabasamu!
Now, to showcase our science skills, we're going to have a science fair in 2 months. You will be in groups. I want each group to choose a brilliant science topic and work on it together so that you can prepare to present in the science fair.
I think the three of us can be in one group. But what's wrong, Tabasamu? Why don't you want to talk to us today? You always feel left out, don't you? We're sorry we made you feel that you couldn't join in, Tabasamu. We were just trying to make you feel comfortable.
Yeah, we didn't realize we were making you feel left out. But don't worry, we can change that. I'll even give you extra chores while I sit back and relax. But let's start by choosing our science topic together.
Oh, yay! I guess we're doing something from biology for our topic. It's very interesting because it shows how different individuals within a species are unique. Nice one, Tabasamu.
Oh my gosh! Those leaves again. What's so special about them?
Aha! So all these leaves are from the same tree, but they're different in size, color, and vein structure.
Yeah, and these two red leaves are really similar, but just a little bit differently structured when you take a close look at the veins. If you didn't look closer, I would have thought they are exactly the same. Wow! You're a science genius, Tabasamu. So is that what you were doing with those leaves in the yard? Studying them? All this time I thought you were trying to make a new salad or something. That's awesome.
Yeah, I think it's correct. Yeah, Baraka, I think you're right. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I also agree with you.
I think I have an idea of what you guys are doing here. Actually, do you know that what you are studying right now is a topic? Can you guess what it is called?
Well, maybe biology, because it has to do with living things.
Yeah, biological differences. Like Tabasamu says, because we are noticing the differences in every leaf.
Close. That's a really good attempt, kids. And you are correct. Another word for differences is variation. And this study you are doing is called biological variation. So keep it up, kids. All the best.
Thank you, Miss Malota. Great.
So, biological variation is our topic.
You should take the lead with this project, Tabasamu.
Why not? You're the one that came up with the great idea to do it. Plus, Nina and I have to learn from you since you have experimented about it a lot.
Oh wow, you're ready to do the experiment with us but only Baraka and I should present?
But you should be the one to present it, Tabasamu. We'll back you up with whatever you need. But this is your idea and we won't present it without you.
That's right, Tabasamu. We're already a team now, so we'll do everything together. Oh, I'm excited to learn more about biological variation with your help.
So all these plants, though they are of the same species, are completely different from each other.
That's right. These are all frogs of the same family in terms of species, but they're all somehow different. Look at the patterns on their backs, each slightly different from each other.
But what causes that to happen?
I wonder too. It's just like the leaves Tabasamu showed us in class. They had different vein structures even though they came from the same tree. These frogs have different back patterns even though they have the same parents.
So is that what happened with you too, Tabasamu? Even though you have the same parents as your sisters, they're able to hear but you can't? How does that even happen?
Well, as Miss Malota said, I guess since we inherit genes from our parents, so if we have the same parents, then we can have similarities and also differences depending on what we inherit from each parent.
It could be. So does it mean everything that is different from our brothers and sisters is something that we might have inherited but they haven't? But what about things that are different from us but none of our parents have it? For example, I love sleeping for long hours, but no one in my family does. Where did I get that from?
Ooh, wow! I didn't know that, Tabasamu. So you're saying that there's a difference between inherited genes and your own character traits. Your character traits are just random behaviors you have that have nothing to do with your genes, like sleeping long hours or having a favorite color. But your inherited genes are what determine things like your eye color or your hair color and texture like Mamandege's cheeks, who have inherited the same genes and have the same feather colors.
Do you think the environment can have any effect on the differences? Gedere once told me that he had trouble with his bean seedlings growing because he wasn't providing them with the right environment to grow. Those that didn't grow became brown and small, and those that did grow became green and big. What do you think?
Oh yeah, I remember that because we tried to grow the beans together. I don't know if that has anything to do with biological variation though, so I'm not sure, Baraka.
The interesting thing is that no matter how different we are and what causes those differences, we can always find something to tie us together in oneness. Right, Tabasamu?
That's right. Utu! You're catching on fast, Tabasamu. I can't wait for you to come join the Utu Club.
Me too. Back to our question about if the environment can have an effect on how something or someone grows. Let's do an experiment to find the answer. Let's each take a pea pod from here. Each one has 4 seeds in it, right? So let's each take our 4 seeds home and plant it in different types and qualities of soil we each have at home. Then let's see how each seed will grow separately in our completely different environments.
Great idea! And that way we can find out if the environment affects biological variation or not. Tabasamu, we need to introduce you to Mzee Kigo. He's a great farmer and can share with us some farming tips so that we can each know how to care for our flower seeds. What do you think?
So as long as you do that, your plants should grow happy and healthy.
Thanks, Mzee Kigo. And how long will they take to grow fully?
2 months should do it.
What? 2 months? That's like forever. Aren't there any other plants you can plant that take a shorter time than that?
Well, not much shorter. You need patience when it comes to planting and farming, Baraka. Growing something takes time.
Hey, another lesson on patience again.
Let's just work with these seeds we've got, Baraka. We've already traveled with them from the forest to here. I'm sure they're already excited to get to each of their new homes. Look, Tabasamu has already bonded with hers.
Okay, let's do this.
Be a little patient, be a little patient. Be a little patient, be a little patient. Some things need time, some things take time, some things need time.
Patience is a part of Utu.
Some things need time, some things take time, some things need time. Be a little patient, be a little patient. Be a little patient, be a little patient. A science experiment for the science fair presentation? That sounds very exciting, Tabasamu, and you clearly look very excited. But why don't you let your friends present? You know, people will understand if you can't do it, my baby. I don't want you to feel hurt or sad from people not understanding you as you present. Not everyone understands sign language, so maybe leave it to your friends to do the presentation. I'm just trying to protect you. Dear Mama and sisters, please come to the science fair at school today. Girls, after school today, make your way to Tabasamu School to attend her science fair. I'll meet you there.
All right, parents, family, and friends. You have time to visit one more table for presentation before we close our science fair and call it a day.
And so, we realized that when grown in 3 different environments, these species, though from the same species, were affected. They grew to become the same mix of 2 colors, but different height. No matter what environment we placed the seeds in, we each got purple and white flowers, which shows that this was caused by the genes inherited by the flowers. But in each of our bunches of flowers, we had different characteristics and height. For Baraka, the leaves were tall, the stems were short. For me, the leaves were short and the stems were tall. For Tabasamu, the stems were tall and the leaves were tall, which showed us that each environment caused something different to happen. Baraka had poor soil and poor sunlight. I had rich soil and too much sunlight. Tabasamu had rich soil and well-controlled sunlight. From the kind of soil the flowers grew in, to the amount of water we each gave our plants, to the amount of sunlight or shade or care we gave to the plants. We conclude that the color was determined by the genetics, but the height of the stems and leaves were caused by the environment. And so, like Tabasamu just said, this proves the hypothesis true that biological variation is not only determined by inheritance of genes, but also influenced by the environmental surroundings that one grows in. Yeah, and so we conclude that, just like these plants, we inherit certain genes from our parents that can make us have similarities and also differences depending on what we inherit and the environment we're in.
Some of us are pink.
Some of us are blue.
Some of us hear.
And some of us don't. Some of us know more about things.
And some of us are lucky to learn from them. But the best thing we learned is that we are all unique in one way or another. And that variation is good. It's important to have variation in our environment because each one of us has different qualities to offer that make us super special. If everyone were exactly the same, our appreciation for each other wouldn't be as strong, as it would be hard for us to build resilience. Ladies and gentlemen, we are not special despite our differences. Oh no, we are special because of our differences.
I'm so sorry for underestimating you, Tabasamu. I thought I was protecting you, but now I understand that you are quite capable all by yourself. I am so proud of you. Kids, in this episode, we've seen how our Ubongo Kids friends really learned about the importance of having patience. Now this week, here's what to do in your Utu clubs. Talk about a time when you showed patience at home or in school.
Nakumbuka nilipokuwa nataka kuchezea mdoli wangu, nilionyesha subira kwa kumwachia mdogo wangu acheze kwanza.
Naonyesha subira darasani kwa kusubiri mwalimu anichague. Ninaponyosha mkono bila kufanya hivi, mwalimu.
Yaani mimi kila siku nafanyaga hivi. Labda nitajaribu kuwa na subira, mwalimu anichague siku nyingine. Nakumbuka tunaonyesha subira darasani pia kwa kuendelea kuwasaidia rafiki zetu hata akija mara kwa mara kutuuliza kitu kile kile.
These are all great ways to show patience. So kids, this week, continue practicing patience whenever you can and wherever you are. Let's see how this Utu Club member is continuing to practice patience.
Tuna rafiki yetu darasani ambaye anachukua muda kuelewa, hasa tunapojifunza magazi juto. Tunajitahidi kuwa na uvumilivu anapotuuliza maswali kuhusu jambo lile lile na kujaribu kumsaidia ili aelewe.
Haijalishi mara ngapi rafiki yetu anatuuliza, tunaendelea kumwelezea mara nyingi hadi aelewe. Na sasa anaweza sana magazi jutu.
Yes! Great job, kids! All we need is a bit of patience. Now it's your turn! You can register your Utu Club via WhatsApp to connect with Ubongo Kids and receive discussion questions, activities, and more for your club. To register through WhatsApp, add this number to your contacts. +1234 900 1234 and then send the word Utu to our Ubongo chat. That's +1234 900 1234. Then select Utu from the menu that you receive. We can't wait to hear from you.
Market day, it's market day. Gotta get my mangoes for market day. Market day, I'm gonna get paid so I can eat pilau after market day. Only one mango? Oh well. Market day, it's market day. Gotta get my bananas for market day. Market day, I'm gonna get paid so I can eat pilau after market day. Only one banana? What's going on? No avocados? No oranges? And no pineapples! No! No fruit means no market means no pilau. And what am I without pilau? What's wrong, Gedere? There's no fruit left around the forest for me to sell at the market. I got one mango and one banana. No! I ate my banana. Now I've got just a mango. And if I show up at the market like this, I'll look like such a fool. I could never show my face again. I can't believe the forest has done this to me.
From where I'm perched, it looks like the forest has done plenty for you, providing you with free fruit to sell at the market each week so you can buy your pilau, and fresh air for you to breathe each day.
I never thought of it that way.
I sure did enjoy those juicy pineapples when we had them, though.
I'm so silly. I sold all the fruit from the forest. Now all the other animals are going to hate me. Please don't tell them, Mama Ndege. Everyone believes in you and values you so much. Here, have the last mango.
Thank you. I'll share it with the other animals. In the meantime, you do well to remember that the first step to earning others' value and belief is to value and believe in yourself. Munch on that a bit. Toodaloo!
The first step to valuing your earning is to believe in earning your mangoes. No, that wasn't it. The first step to believing and valuing others is to... oh, whatever. I'll never remember anyway.
Ngedere, wanna lift some weights?
Ow!
You've got to be careful, Ngedere. That's serious weight.
Yeah, what was I thinking, trying to lift a weight like that with my scrawny little arms? I can't do anything right.
We all make mistakes, Ngedere. It's okay.
Yeah, and not all of us can be super strong like Noru.
I use my arms a lot more than most people since I can't use my legs. I best have built up some pretty good arm muscles.
Wow!
I also eat healthy food and make sure to get plenty of protein.
Oh, protein? How do you get that?
Meat.
No! Is that from animals? I didn't even know! I'm so useless. I didn't know protein came from animals.
It doesn't have to, Ngedere. You can also get protein from plants, like peas and nuts and lentils and beans. Beans of all different kinds. When I lived with my parents, we ate lots of those, and we never ate meat. But now that I'm here with my aunt and uncle, they eat meat. I don't want to be a bother, so I just eat it too.
But doesn't that make you sad? Don't worry, Nina. We'll figure this out. Hey there, Nina. What are you looking at?
Pictures of my parents. We used to cook together. I really miss it.
Well, I want to do something for you too, Nina. I'm going to grow you some beans. But to be honest, I'm not sure I actually know what bean seeds look like.
It's okay, Ngedere. I've got some different kinds of beans that I saved from our old house. They should be in this. Oh no, it's wet. It must have gotten rained on. I bet the beans are ruined.
Whoa!
They're growing things.
Wait. If things are growing out of them, that means the beans are the seeds.
Which means
we can plant them. If we plant the seeds here close to my house, I can keep a good eye on them. Not like those bananas and mangoes that I used to have to go so far to collect.
Where were those?
By the edges of the forest in the hot sun. Here in the shade, it will be much more pleasant.
Well, I think that's how you do it. Put the seeds in the soil, right? Let's plant just a few for now and see how they do.
And I fail again? I don't even know why I try.
Oh no, they're really not growing, are they?
Nope. I should just stick to collecting bananas and mangoes that grow so well.
But they don't grow here. You said it yourself. They grow over in the sun.
It's worth a try. Let's go plant them in the sun.
But what if digging them up hurts them? It's too much of a risk.
Someone very wise once told me that if you don't risk failure, you'll never get the chance to succeed.
Okay, let's do it. Let's try planting some beans here and see what happens. Let's only use a few, just in case it doesn't work.
If you say so.
Phew, I'm glad that's finished. It's so hot here. I'm thirsty.
Me too.
Let's go find some cool water to drink.
No! I failed again! Why do I even try?
They look so dry.
That's how I feel when I'm in the sun all day. If you hadn't given me lots of nice cool water, well...
That's it, Gedere. Water! They must need water.
Of course!
I've got to get home before dark.
But we can't just leave them here. Maybe we should each take a few plants home with us in our jars so we can keep an eye on them.
Good idea. We know now that they need sunlight and water.
I know just a place for mine. See you, Nina!
Gedere! Gedere! They're dead, Gedere. sprouts left, and it's almost dead too.
It's okay, Nina. You can have my plants. No!
It just wasn't meant to be.
What was that? There aren't supposed to be any lions in Kokotoa Forest.
No. That was just my stomach. I'm really hungry. I haven't wanted to eat meat, so I've been sneaking my food onto my little cousin's plates when my aunt and uncle aren't looking. But now I'm so hungry and I feel so tired.
You look tired, just like your plant. Maybe it needs some food, and so do you. Let me try to find some food for your plant here. You go to Mzee Kigo. He can give you something to eat.
Thank you for the food, Mzee Kigo.
Anytime, Nina. I've got so many plants here. You are welcome to come by and eat your fill anytime. My beans will be ready for harvest soon.
Mzee Kigo, I have a question for you. It's a bit of a dumb question, but...
Hold it right there. There's no such thing as a dumb question, Nina. Some people think that asking questions shows others that you don't know, but that's the wrong way to think of it. Asking questions just shows others how much you want to know. It's the sign of a bright and curious mind.
Okay, well then, I was wondering, what do plants eat? Bean plants in particular. What do you feed them?
Now that's a good question. But I'm afraid I'm going to have to give you a disappointing answer. Plants don't eat anything.
What?
Yes, that's right. They make their own food through photosynthesis.
Photo what? But how do they grow if they don't eat?
Amazing! Incredible plants! They take the light of the sun, the water of the falling rain, the air all around, and with that they make their own food. And that becomes the food for all of us too. It's incredible!
Okay, the light of the sun, the water of the rain, and the air. Air! That's it! They need air!
Yes, they do.
I have to go, Mzee Kigo. I figured it out. Thank you so much for the food. I promise to cook some beans for you sometime soon.
The joy of figuring it out. I wonder what she figured out.
Where is your mouth? Why can't I even find its mouth? I'm useless.
No, you're not useless, Ngedere. Please stop saying that. You're a great friend and you've done so much to help me already. You figured out that plants need sunlight and that they need water. Now I've figured out the last piece of the puzzle.
Because you're smarter.
No, because I asked. It's okay to not know things. We're all learning. But the only way we can learn is if we're not afraid to ask. There's no such thing as a dumb question.
Okay, plants need sunlight and water, and they don't seem to want my food. So what else do they need?
Air.
Air? Eating air isn't very filling. It's like nothing. Air isn't good food.
It's not food, Gedere. Plants use what's in the air to make their own food. And that becomes the food we eat too. Mzee Kigo told me.
What? They make their own food? How?
Good question. I don't know. I was so excited to tell you that I didn't even think to ask.
Well, let's test it out to see if it's true. We'll do it right this time and make it work. Sun, water, and air. Sunlight,
water,
and air.
You were right about needing to learn as we go, Ngedere. And I know just the place where we can find out more so we can really understand how plants make their own food.
I think we've got it. We've learned it.
You know, my mom was a teacher, and she used to say the best way to learn something is to teach it. Why don't you come along to our Utu Club today? Oye! Utu Club!
Utu
Oye! I brought a guest today. He and I have learned a lot together this week.
Hi, Kibena.
Hey kids, I heard you meet every week to talk about what you've learned and how you're practicing Utu.
We certainly do, and you are welcome too.
Why don't you start, Ngedere? Tell us, what's Utu with you?
Well, Mama Ndege told me that I needed to value and believe in myself first, and then others will start to value and believe in me. I didn't get it then, but I'm starting to understand it now. I've been so worried about what the people at the market and the animals in the forest and even you kids think of me. I wanted to seem cool and smart. I always thought that I needed to be more, eating pilau, wearing a nice jacket, so people would like me.
We like you just the way you are, Ngedere. And you should feel good about yourself too. That's called having self-esteem.
Self-esteem. I like that. And I'm learning to like me the way I am too. That's part of Utu for me.
Sounds like you've been building some self-efficacy too. That's the belief that you, yourself, can do something and succeed in them.
I've got self-efficacy. I believe I can. I'm really changing. You could say I'm turning over a new leaf.
And speaking of leaves, we've got something we want to share with you. Something new we've learned. And though it scares me to do this, Ngedere and I are going to try and teach it to you too. Hit it!
For plants to get their energy, they need the sun for this. They use the sun to make their food through photosynthesis. With carbon dioxide from the air and water from the rain, they put these parts together for the food that will sustain. Photosynthesis, photosynthesis, it's how plants make food. They put together water and CO2. Photosynthesis, photosynthesis, it's how plants make food, using sunlight to make glucose and oxygen too. For plants to grow and sprout their leaves, the sun is what they need. CO2 and water are the keys to succeed. Mix these three together and you will start to see they make glucose and oxygen, which is what we all need. We use photosynthesis, it's pretty neat. We store energy in bonds, and then when you eat, you break those bonds and release energy for the movement you need from your head to your feet. The glucose we make is the food that you take. You use it to power the moves that you make. We pull CO2 from the air and we pump out oxygen for you to share. The cycle goes on with this beat. We make ourselves food and then you eat. Photosynthesis, photosynthesis, it's how plants make food. They put together water and CO2. Photosynthesis, photosynthesis, it's how plants make food, using sunlight to make glucose and oxygen too.
Wow! I had no idea. Plants are so cool. But I haven't got quick question about one thing you said. You said that we get all of our energy from plants. Maybe you do, Nina. But I love to eat meat. That's not a plant.
Okay, so what does your meat come from?
From a cow.
And where does a cow get its energy?
From eating grass. I see. So the grass makes food through photosynthesis.
Then the cow eats the grass and gets energy and grows.
And then Nuru eats the cow and builds up those big muscles of his.
What's wrong, Nina? Are you still sad about eating meat?
You really should tell your aunt and uncle. I think they'd understand.
You're right. Doing all of this has helped me learn a lot too. Not just about growing plants, but also about self-esteem and, well, self-efficacy too. If I could get up the confidence to do that crazy dance for all of you, I think I should be able to tell my aunt and uncle the truth too. I didn't realize it before, but valuing yourself and believing in yourself is a big part of having Utu too.
Self-efficacy, oye!
Self-efficacy, oye!
In this episode, Ngedere and Nina really learned to believe in themselves, didn't they? So this week, here's what to do in your Utu clubs. First, discuss how you can help yourself and each other to believe in yourselves.
Unajua ni muhimu sana kujiambia maneno chanya kila siku. Hivyo, kila mmoja wetu achague sentensi ya kujiambia kila siku kabla ya kwenda shuleni.
Mimi ya kwangu naendelea kuwa bora kila siku.
Yangu itakuwa nazidi kuwa rafiki mzuri kila siku.
Na kwangu itakuwa najifunza kila wakati.
Let's take a look at this Utu Club member who is having a hard time believing in himself today.
I wish I wasn't selected to be a part of our football team. I'm shorter than all the other boys, and I'm not as good at playing as they are. Now everyone's going to laugh at me. Wait, I haven't scored any goals yet, but I am improving every day. Yes, I am improving every single day.
Yay! Now our friend feels braver and believes in himself so much more. Now it's your turn! You can register your Utu Club via WhatsApp to connect with Ubongo Kids and receive discussion questions, activities, and more for your club. To register through WhatsApp, add this number to your contacts. +1234 900 1234 and then send the word Utu to our Ubongo chat. That's +1234 900 1234. Then select Utu from the menu that you receive. We can't wait to hear from you.
My Lucky Charming! Stop! That isn't rubbish!
The truck will have to stop eventually. We just need to make sure we don't lose sight of it.
But TT, I'm already so tired. What's so important about that Trunka-Munka-Tunk?
It's called the Trunka-Lucky Charming, and my mother made it for me before she passed away. It's the only thing I have left from her.
Oh wow, Tiny Tembo. I didn't know. We'll keep running till we catch that truck. We'll get it back, TT.
I'm pretty sure it dumped the load right here.
No, it was over here, Kibena. Oh, I think I see.
Not it, but I think this might be. Oh, not this.
Ow!
Hi, Kibena. Hi, Tiny Tembo. Mama Ndege said she saw you walking home looking sad and asked me to check on you. Maybe a song will cheer you up. Come on, guys, let's sing.
Utu, Utu, you for me and me for you. Utu, Utu, I am because we are. Utu, Utu, I live for all of you.
Now, there's the smile we've been looking for. Okay, snack break, and then we'll sing the next verse.
All right, let's sing some.
No, this is not Utu. The way you just use things and throw them away without a care. Well, thanks for taking care of me and helping me look for my Trunka Lucky Charming, Kibena. I'm gonna head home now. Bye.
Trunka Wonka?
Shh! I'll tell you all about it later.
Bye, Tiny Tembo.
So then we came back here to clean TT's wound, and then you guys came by.
Whoa! That's a crazy story, Kibena. And is that really like a mountain of trash? There's no way there can actually be that much.
I even heard that there are people who go there and pick through all that filthy, dirty waste. How horrible!
It's not horrible. I met some of them. I think they're just there doing work. I even saw someone I thought I knew, but she was far away.
Well, I know how we can cheer Toto Tembo back up. We need to make a new, Trunkadunkan punk.
Yeah, great idea! Here's what it looked like. So it had lots of plastic bottles with buttons and balls and all sorts of old things in them. And cans too. And a takeaway container. I think a flip-flop here.
Cool! We can make that. Now we just need to get lots of materials. Where can we buy them?
I don't think we need to buy them. All of these things are basically what we think of as trash.
Let's split up and see what we can find.
Who's that snooping around my school?
Oh, hi, Mama Ndege. Sorry, I didn't mean to snoop. I'm just looking for old rubbish. Where's your trash?
Huh?
Trash, you know? Garbage, rubbish, stuff you're finished with and things you don't need. So you throw them away, like bottles and old pens.
Baraka, but here in the forest we really try to reduce how much stuff we consume and only take what we really need and are gonna use.
Whoa! You really got the most out of those pencils. And that paper, you've written on every inch of it. What about plastic bags, takeaway containers, bottles? You must have bottles. Otherwise, how would you get, I don't know, juice?
Why would I need a bottle of juice? I just squeeze it straight from the fruit, instant and fresh. I don't understand why you humans love containers that you can just use once and then throw away.
Okay. Well, thanks for these bits, Mama Ndege.
Reduce. La 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 la.
Hi there, Manny. You look like you are looking for something.
I am. I'm looking for garbage.
Hmm?
You know, rubbish, trash, waste.
Yes. I know what garbage is. But as I like to say, waste not, want not. I find ways to reuse almost everything. So what most people call garbage, I call resources. See these planters? Can you tell what they used to be?
Oh, they they were those big water bottles and glass bottles and those little ones. Are they cans?
Exactly. Others call it trash, I call it treasure. And I love finding new ways to reuse things.
I can see that. You reuse the box for the bird feeder, and you reuse newspaper to cushion your eggs. Aha! I think I see a garbage basket.
Just 2 bottles.
But you should have more bottles than this. My mom says you buy juice from her at the market almost every day. That's like 365 bottles a year.
They are reusable, and I bring them with me to buy juice from your mother or pick up some of Bibi Kibena's specialty.
Why the 2 colors?
Reds for hot drinks and blues for cold. Otherwise, I get confused and burn my tongue. And that basket they are in, well, it's what I take to the market or the store when I'm shopping. The jars are for the rice and beans and things like that.
That's a great idea. We always end up with so many bags and bottles and packages, and then we just throw them away. But wait, you can't reuse everything, Mzekigo. What about the peels from your bananas? Or even the peels from your onions? They'd rot.
Onion peel soup is one of my favorites. And my banana peel bread isn't that bad either. Don't judge it till you have tasted it. But to answer your question, I actually can reuse those things. Just not in the way you are thinking. I do it by making compost.
What's that?
Compost. It's like a natural fertilizer for the soil. All those banana peels, the onion peels, and even vegetables that rotted, they contain really important nutrients like carbon and nitrogen that other plants need to grow. In the forest, when plants die or animals eat fruits and leave bits behind, it just breaks down, adds nutrients back into the soil. My compost is doing the same thing. I add dry leaves, fruit peels, vegetable scraps, eggshells, and then with a bit of time, care and heat, voila! It's transformed into this beautiful, rich compost.
This is so cool, Mzekigo. But I'm supposed to be finding things that we can use to make a gift for Tiny Tambo.
Well, why didn't you say so? That is reuse. I've got plenty of things I've been saving to reuse that I can give to you to reuse for me.
I'd be happy to reuse those for you, Mzekigo.
Wow! They really do keep their grounds clean here. We probably need to find a waste bin. There's nothing out here.
Good idea. Oh, what's that?
You'd think people could tell the difference between plastic and glass by now.
We just need to keep reminding them. Oh, hello.
Hello, I'm Nuru, and this is my friend Kibena. We're on a heroic mission to collect waste, and it looks like you've got plenty of it here.
Hold on there. This is ours. Wait, I know you. I saw you at the dump site. What are you doing here? You can't just take this.
But aren't you throwing it out?
Actually, we are sorting it. Only what goes in the sad bin over there gets thrown out, as you say. The food scraps over there go to our compost pile over there to become fertilizer for the school garden.
And then everything over here goes for recycling.
Oh, I understand. Is that why you and, the others were looking for bottles and cans, over there? You're taking them for recycling?
Oh, so that's why people pick through the waste. I thought they might just be a little bit crazy. Confused? Now I'm confused. How does this recycling work?
It's when these materials like glass, metal, and plastic get converted into new materials and items. Unlike food scraps and plants, these items won't break down back into the soil. So we need to recycle the materials. These glass bottles and metal cans can be melted down and made into new bottles and cans. And the plastic bottles get turned into other materials like yarn for clothing or even mixed into the pavement for roads.
So you can make money from collecting them?
Yes, but it's really hard. The factory will pay for recyclable materials, but you need to collect so much just to get a few shillings. It takes so long, and it's really dangerous and difficult picking through the dump site.
Yeah, my friend Tiny Tembo got injured just in a few minutes there. Where are you taking these? Can we help you?
That'd be great. I'm taking them to the dump site where the recyclers pick them up, and I need all the help I can get. Normally, I do 2 trips, but together, we can do just 1. Everyone here is also really helping by sorting things out, so we don't have such a hard time picking and sorting everything at the dump. I used to go to school here, so my old school friends have helped me out. Maybe I can make enough money soon to start school again. It's been really tough since our mom got sick. She used to pick out recyclables at the dump to afford to send us to school. But now my sister and I do it to support her and ourselves.
Your sister? Malaika?
Yeah, she helps out on the weekends. I wish she didn't have to.
Malaika, is that you? I didn't know you worked here. No. Really? This is like superhero work. You're rescuing all of these materials that would be wasted. I just didn't realize how hard we make it for you. Since we just toss everything in together, then you have to pick through it.
Yeah, it is really tough, but like you said, it's important work. Sorry, I didn't say hi before, Kibena. I was just embarrassed and afraid of what you might think of me. This work doesn't really make you feel like you have much, dignity?
I think that you and your sister do really hard and important work. We've just been trying to sort through rubbish for 1 day, and wow! I'm so sorry if people have made you feel like you don't have dignity. I really value you and what all of you here do.
Well, that is very Utu of you to value us.
Well, that's because the work that you do helps our environment and our health, so you value us too.
Then I guess it is very Utu of us to value each other.
Well, maybe we could help make it easier for you by sorting and collecting rubbish when we create it. We could set up a rubbish sorting station at Kokotoa Primary too.
Let's think even bigger. School's a start. But what about the market? There's so much waste there every day, and they normally burn it.
That's the worst. It's how our mom got sick. There's all sorts of harmful chemicals in the stuff people are throwing away. And when you burn it, they go into the air and you breathe them in.
Well then, it's even more important that we do this. If we set up waste sorting and collection at the market, we could gather so much.
And we can also help everyone in the village understand better about the consequences of what they do with their waste.
Will these help you with the toy you're making for your friend?
Yeah, but you don't need to give them to us. You can sell them for recycling.
These can't be recycled. The colored bottles, the straws, the wrappers, they just sit here forever. Well, almost forever.
What do you mean?
Plastic takes over 450 years to decompose or break down. All the plastic here that can't be recycled, like the plastic bags and straws and wrappers, they'll be here for hundreds more years after we're all gone.
That's crazy! All this will still be here after hundreds of years. Tiny Tembo was right. This is not Utu.
We also need to show more Utu by respecting the heroes here who do the hard and important work of sorting through it. I commit to doing more to support them and make their work safer.
Thanks, Kibena.
Well, let's go do something about it.
Why do you want to meet at the market, Kibena? I thought we were meeting at yours. Oh, but that's a bit much, isn't it? We're not making 100. Trinky Linky Charmix?
Our work has expanded. Titi wasn't just sad about losing the Tunka lucky monk. It was how we've been throwing things away as if they just disappear and not thinking about the consequences of the planet, animals, and other people.
We need to reduce. That's what Mama Ndege taught me. If we take less, we'll waste less. So we need to reduce how much we consume. Do we really need all this?
I like that. Reduce. I also learned something from Zekigo. Reuse. These days, we just take things and throw them away. Take more and throw it away again. We can reuse things instead of throwing them away.
That's true. There's so many things that we can reuse, like buying soda in glass bottles that get returned instead of buying plastic ones that get thrown away.
Or bringing our own containers for chips so they don't have to put them in a plastic bag.
Then, for what we can't reduce and reuse, we will...
Recycle.
And to do that, we've got to sort and separate it to help the people who collect it.
Reduce, reuse, recycle!
Look around, all around, rubbish in the bins or on the ground. All the things you throw away, they don't really go away. Trash, rubbish, garbage waste, ends up in the dump or another place. The things you throw away, they don't really go away. Reduce. If you don't need it, then just refuse. Reuse. Love what you have, give it another use. Reduce if you don't need it. Reuse, show it you love it. Recycle. Melt it down and make it anew. Compost back into the soil, then dispose. If you have no other choice, or upcycle into something clever and new. This isn't dirty work, it's work of dignity. To make our world a better place and live sustainably.
Tambo, tiny Tambo. Tambo, tiny Tambo.
What is it? Why are you all smiling? Wow! You guys did all this? This is amazing!
And that's not all. We made you a trunk.
Trunks of Lucky Charming! Did you make it yourselves? This is so special. It'll help me remember my mother. And what great friends I have too!
Reduce, reuse, recycle. Reduce, reuse, recycle.
I am so proud of you kids. And I think you've got to add one more word there now. You've upcycled. Taken something used and turned it into something even more valuable. Reduce, reuse, recycle, and upcycle.
Reduce, reuse, recycle, and upcycle.
Wow! There's a lot to learn from this episode, isn't there? So this week in your Utu Clubs, discuss why it's important to reduce the waste we produce.
Tunahitaji kutunza afya mazingira yetu. Ndio maana inabidi tuwe makini kupunguza takataka tunazotumia.
Ni kweli, na hii ni namna ya kuipenda dunia yetu. Kila tunachofanya kinaweza kuiharibu au kuisaidia. Kuchagua kupunguza taka ni kusaidia dunia yetu. Kuitunza dunia yetu ni jukumu letu, na huo ndo utu.
Aww, that's right, kids. Now, after the discussion, think of some ways you can reduce, reuse, and recycle your waste at school or even at home. Now, let's take a look at how these Utu Club members have taken action. Reducing, reusing, and recycling. Wow! Very creative, huh? These kids managed to use everything around them to make their environment a better place. Now it's your turn! You can register your Utu Club via WhatsApp to connect with Ubongo Kids and receive discussion questions, activities, and more for your club. To register through WhatsApp, add this number to your contacts. +1234 900 1234 and then send the word Utu to our Ubongo chat. That's +1234 900 1234. Then select Utu from the menu that you receive. We can't wait to hear from you.
Never miss out on new Ubongo Kids videos ever again. Subscribe today and become the first to know every time new fun educational content is available. Simply type Ubongo Kids English on the search bar. Click on the Ubongo Kids English channel page. Click subscribe on the right-hand corner of your screen. What are you waiting for? You are 3 easy steps away from joining the Ubongo Kids family.